Hi everybody, I finally got round to getting a copy of Red Dawn on Blu Ray. I didn't get it originally because it was £35, and I thought, I'm not paying £35 for a 40-year-old film. Anyway, the price has come down. It was $29.99 on Amazon. So I bought it. It's in a steelbook. There's no normal version available. So that's the front, that's the back, with the J cover on it. What is nice? Picture of the Wolverines on the back. It's a 3-disc set. 4K, the Blu-ray, and an extra Blu-ray that I've not got around to watching yet with the extras. So 1984, directed by John Milius. So it's a young Patrick Swayze, and he plays the older brother, left school, former quarterback, and his younger brother and some other school colleagues get caught up in an invasion of the United States of America. They are set in Colorado. The famous scene at the beginning is where they're in a lesson and Russian paratroopers just drop down at the classroom. So, main cast members: Patrick Swayze, C. Thomas Howell, Leah Thompson, Jennifer Grey, and a very young Charlie Sheen in it. I think it's a very underrated film. It originally was going to be an anti-war film. Then they said, let's make a teen Rambo film. Allegedly, it's based on American war planning. What if somebody invaded? And I think it's a fun film. It's very grim and slightly emotional at times. I've not seen it for years. I've never owned a copy. I've seen it on TV many times. So I thought, it's out in Dolby Vision. Let's have a look. Some great villains, some really good villains. William Smith, Ron O'Neill, Vladek Sherbel from Rush with Love play Russian and Cuban soldiers as officers who invade. It's fairly 1980s American action movie territory. Who steals the show, though, is Harry Dean Stanton. Not in it long as Patrick Swayze and Charlie Sheen's dad, but he's brilliant. He steals the film. In my opinion, Harry Dean Stanton steals the film. As for what it looks like, it looks beautiful. The Dolby Vision isn't too over the top. There's a really nice layer of film grain on this release. It's lovely. It has got some old DTS, no Atmos, it's got a DTS surround soundtrack, which wasn't too unpleasant, but it looked really nice. Lots of outdoor footage, obviously. No CGI, obviously, because of the time. No studio effects. Everything's done on set. So it's a really, really well-made action romp, is this. It's fantastic. Powers Booth, as well as US Air Force Colonel Tanner, who literally drops in on the Wolverines, as they're called. So high school kids take to the woods, take to the mountains, and form a little resistance movement that can call themselves the Wolverines after the high school football team. Very, very. I watched it last night and I really enjoyed it. As I said, I've not seen it for years. I think it's an accompaniment to Invasion USA. Different city, similar premise. So these two films are kind of, yeah. So whilst I don't collect steelbooks, it is really, really nice packaging. The other option, and I could have got it for the same price as this, was in a book, which wouldn't fit on my shelf. Now, ironically, the same size is this Blu-ray release of Dirty Dancing, also featuring Jennifer Grey and Patrick Swayze. I bought this for my wife for Christmas. I didn't buy it for myself, or I. And it stands out like a sore thumb on my Blu-ray shelf, and it's kind of annoying. But anyway, Dirty Dancing's a funny enough film, but Patrick Swayze is brilliant in this. He's fantastic, especially he's been living in the woods in winter for 6 months, and his hair's magnificent. His hair's superb. But the main protagonists in it, the acting's great. Patrick Swayze, C. Thomas Howell, who loves killing. Leah Thompson and Jennifer Grey are sisters. They're great in it. They're very much teenagers thrown into war, and they react differently to it, with Patrick Swayze as the older brother who becomes their leader. It's a 15 certificate. It is fairly violent, lots of action. A good evening's watch. Not too long. How long was it? It's about 100, just less than 2 hours, I think. So, Dolby Vision, they've done a really good job. United Artists have done a really good job of this. I believe it's released on another. This is released on an MGM release, as is this import. So well done, MGM, for getting some of the old catalogues and doing a really good job. This is quite a low budget release. They probably spent more money on this than this, but they both look beautiful. I've done a review on this. I'll put a link to this disc. So yeah, if you're action fans, especially 80s action fans, it's come down to £30 in the UK for Steelbook. Not that bothered about the Steelbook. Just wanted the film inside, and it looks superb. So go Wolverines and get yourself a copy of Red Dawn on 4K.